Hi everyone, today we will explore a problem that is causing a lot of difficulties for fishermen and farmers in the US, the attack of wild pigs. Wild pigs not only destroy crops, cause damage to aquaculture areas, but also seriously affect the lives of workers at sea and on land. In this video, we will dive into how American fishermen face the invasion of wild pigs, the drastic measures they use to protect their resources, such as helicopters, guns, and modern hunting strategies. Follow along to learn more about these efforts and the importance of maintaining ecological balance while developing a sustainable economy. Get ready for an exciting and challenging journey. Let's start right now. Wild pigs are not only a pest of crops, but can also affect agricultural and fishery ecosystems. They damage soil, disturb crops, and damage natural resources, particularly in coastal and delta areas. Wild pigs also affect saltwater and freshwater ecosystems, making it difficult for fishermen to maintain their fisheries. Wild pigs often forage in cultivated areas, especially in fields, rice fields, corn fields, and other crops. This leads to severe damage to trees, causing losses to farmers and fishermen because the crops can absorb water from the soil and affect the natural flow of aquatic systems. In addition to destroying crops, wild pigs can also damage transportation systems, hinder the movement of boats and vehicles, directly affecting the transportation of goods and food. To deal with this danger, American fishermen have developed various methods, including the use of helicopters, guns, and motor vehicles. One of the most effective methods is to use helicopters to monitor and destroy wild pigs. Helicopters are equipped with specialized tools to monitor wild pig herds, then control ground forces to carry out hunts and extermination. This is a quick and effective method, helping to significantly reduce the number of wild pigs in a short time. Guns and other weapons are also an important tool in destroying wild pigs. Fishermen can use sniper rifles or shotguns to shoot down wild pigs in areas that they cannot directly access. This method requires participants to have accurate shooting skills, but if done correctly, it can minimize damage from this animal. In addition to hunting, some fishermen also apply measures to control the population of wild pigs. Such as trapping or using means to limit their reproduction. These measures help reduce the number of wild pigs and prevent their spread into aquaculture areas. To be more effective in eliminating wild pigs, fishermen and management agencies use advanced surveillance technologies. Satellite tracking systems or surveillance cameras are used to monitor the movement of wild pigs and determine areas where forces should be concentrated. This saves time and increases the ability to effectively sweep. Controlling and reducing the number of wild pigs helps fishermen protect crops and water resources. When these animals are eliminated or controlled, fishermen can maintain their production without experiencing major losses from wild pig infestations. Furthermore, the use of tools such as helicopters and guns also helps ensure the safety of fishermen when working in large and difficult-to-reach areas. The importance of coordination between fishermen and authorities to effectively address this issue. Fishermen need support from government agencies and animal protection organizations. Coordination between authorities and fishing communities is crucial in establishing wildlife management policies and maintaining long-term control measures. Only when these efforts are implemented in a coordinated manner can the impact of feral pigs on the environment and local economies be minimized. In recent years, technology has become an important part of the strategy to deal with feral pigs. Fishermen and authorities have not only relied on traditional methods such as hunting, but have also adopted modern technologies to monitor and track feral pigs. One of the most advanced technologies used by fishermen is drones. These drones are equipped with thermal cameras to detect feral pigs at night, when they often move around to find food. These drones can be controlled remotely and flown over large areas that are not inhabited by humans. People are difficult to reach. In this way, fishermen can accurately determine the location of wild pigs, thereby mobilizing forces to destroy or capture them. Another technology used is the GPS positioning system to track the movement of wild pigs. Collars or monitoring devices attached to the bodies of wild animals help researchers and fishermen to grasp information about their habitat, behavior and movements. This is very important in assessing the level of damage caused by wild pigs in aquaculture areas, thereby planning timely responses. Fishermen not only have to fight wild pigs when they appear in aquaculture areas, but they also have to implement long-term measures to prevent the reappearance of this animal. Here are some methods of destroying and managing wild pigs. Trapping is one of the effective and long-term methods of destroying them. Traps are often designed to lure wild pigs into a confined area and then kill them. Traps such as traps, cages, and pits can all be used to control wild pig populations in an area. This method requires patience and technique, but can help reduce the presence of wild pigs without causing major damage to the surrounding environment. Some fishermen and wildlife agencies have used chemical methods such as anesthetics or contraceptives for wild pigs to control their reproduction. Anesthetics can help capture and move wild pigs without causing pain to the animals, while contraceptives reduce their reproduction rate. These measures can help keep wild pig populations low without disrupting the ecosystem. Feral pig control cannot be done alone, but requires cooperation between fishermen, authorities, and wildlife protection organizations. Government agencies and wildlife conservation organizations regularly conduct surveys on the number of wild pigs and their impact on the natural environment. These organizations also provide training materials on how to manage and control wild animals, helping fishermen better understand the regulations and reasonable methods to protect their crops and fisheries. In the long term, minimizing the damage from wild pigs does not only rely on hunting methods, but also on improving other factors such as protecting the habitat of these animals and maintaining ecological balance. Aquaculture areas need to be built with strong fences and protection measures to prevent the intrusion of wild pigs. In addition, it is important to manage and protect the forest and grassland areas surrounding aquaculture areas. Protecting these areas helps maintain the stability of the ecosystem, minimizing the intrusion of wild pigs and damaging crops. To illustrate the effectiveness of these methods, it is helpful to share success stories of fishermen who have applied these strategies. For example, some fishermen in states such as Texas and Florida have adopted the use of helicopters and weapons to kill feral pigs, helping to protect crops and improve fishing productivity. These stories can help spread information about effective measures that other communities can learn from. However, there are still many challenges in controlling feral pigs, especially when they move through deep and inaccessible forest areas. Therefore, cooperation with research organizations and technological innovation is still a key factor in minimizing damage from feral pigs. Feral pigs not only cause economic losses to fishermen, but they also have negative impacts on the natural environment and surrounding ecosystems. These impacts include damaging the land, causing erosion, and affecting the growth of native plants. Feral pigs often forage for food by digging into the ground, damaging plant root systems and eroding the soil. This behavior causes damage, not only in agricultural areas but also in natural forest ecosystems. The loss of trees and changes in land cover can lead to a reduction in biodiversity. Weakening the health of soils and the ability to retain water in the area. Feral pigs are omnivorous and can compete with native animals, especially fruit and vegetable eaters. They eat grass, fruits, and small insects, which deprives other animals of an important food source. This reduces the number of native animals and changes the structure of the ecosystem. In aquaculture areas, feral pigs can cause damage to ponds and water supply systems. They can damage irrigation structures, break down protective fences, and invade aquaculture areas. This not only causes direct damage but can also lead to water pollution, reducing water quality and affecting aquatic species. In addition to environmental damage, feral swine also cause significant economic impacts to the U.S. fisheries and agriculture industries. These costs include not only the cost of protecting crops but also the impact on fishermen's profits and quality of work. To minimize damage, fishermen and wildlife management agencies must invest in control measures, including the purchase of weapons, drones, surveillance equipment, and staff training. The costs of these activities can be significant. Especially in areas with high feral swine populations. Additionally, maintaining control measures year-round requires significant financial and human resources, which puts pressure on fishermen and small businesses. Feral swine also cause direct damage to aquaculture facilities. They can damage facilities, damage water filtration systems, or disrupt aquatic habitats. In addition, feral pig infestations can lead to reduced productivity and quality of aquatic products, affecting fishermen's income. Feral pigs also cause damage to other agricultural products such as corn, barley, and fruits. They eat most crops and damage farms, causing farmers to suffer great losses. Crop destruction not only affects direct income but also has long-term effects on the food supply chain. To minimize the impact of feral pigs on agriculture and fisheries, the U.S. government has implemented many campaigns and programs to support fishermen and farmers in controlling this animal. The U.S. government has adopted policies to support feral pig control measures, including programs to fund feral pig eradication and management measures, Agencies such as the Forest Service and wildlife management agencies also provide resources to help local communities implement control campaigns. The government also encourages the use of innovative methods such as trapping feral pigs, drones, and other new technologies to track and eradicate them. Financial assistance programs help communities access new technologies while minimizing damage during management. Although feral pigs remain a serious problem for the U.S. fisheries and agriculture industry, a combination of technology, effective management strategies, and collaboration between fishermen, governments, and wildlife organizations are helping to minimize negative impacts. Research and technological improvements will continue to play an important role in controlling the proliferation of this animal in the future.